Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera. Terima kasih kerana menonton forum untuk edisi hari ini. Anda bersama dengan saya Lily Hamzah dan seperti biasa forum membawakan perkembangan terkini sukan tempatan dan antarabangsa. Dan tumpuan untuk hari ini akan dialihkan kepada seni bela diri campuran Malaysia di mana Lily bersama dengan dua orang tetamu istimewa di studio hari ini adalah Rashid Salleh sebagai Presiden Persatuan Seni Mempertahankan Diri Campuran Malaysia dan Collin Augustin sebagai Atlit Seni Bela Diri Campuran. Thank you for coming, guys. How are you guys today?
I'm good.
Collin, how are you?
Nice and healthy.
Doing good. Okay, thank you for coming here today. So we're going to talk about Collin's punya pencapaian yang baru-baru ini di mana Collin telah beraksi di International Mixed Martial Art Federation. Okay, Collin, congratulations on your victory at the IMMAF Asian Open Championship by winning 1 gold. So in May recently, so as the first-timer participants, would you like to share what was it like? What was your experience?
To me, it was like really fun to be able to be on such a big stage, international stage, since I've only just started fighting a year ago. So during that time, it was simply just amazing to be there, to be part of something so grand, and to be able to see other countries and so many MMA athletes around the world participating.
So out of all rivals that you met, so which one is the toughest? Of course, the final one, but right, the Kazakhstan one. So how is it?
Yeah, it was really fun to be able to go against girls from other countries, so I know where I was at. So yeah, of course, Kazakhstan girls were really tough, really tough.
So by being a first-timer participant, did you set a goal or target, or being a first-timer, you want to gain experience, or you set the target?
I set a target that I wanted to go there and bring home the gold with my coaches.
Okay, so Rashid, as the new president of Malaysian Mixed Martial Arts Association, after nearly 1 year now, and also a huge fan of mixed martial arts itself, so what have you seen so far, and how was it like meeting the athletes fraternity?
Well, firstly, I've been with MMA for the last 6-7 years because we organised Malaysian Invasion Mixed Martial Arts, which was started 6-7 years ago. So I've been involved in mixed martial arts in that sense on the ground level. Being the president is obviously something totally different. My goal, obviously, or rather the goal for Malaysia MMA is to build foundations. And for us, having someone like Collin around is great because we want to start a youth foundation. And that's very crucial for any sport, be it MMA or anything else. So our focus is to build from ground onwards and make sure that kids start going to mixed martial arts as early as 12 years old, because that's where the groundwork is.
So any plan for any program are you planning on?
Okay, so we obviously, with her win, it's helped catapult us in the top 30 in the world. Actually, Malaysia is within the top 30 or 35 in the world in terms of MMA, amateur MMA. So for us, one thing that is I've been pushing is to bring kids into the gyms first. If we don't have kids into the gyms, there's no sport. The next stage is to bring them into schools, and obviously, hopefully, if we can get it into SUKMA or even in the SEA Games, then, and obviously, the ultimate aim for us and also for IMMAF is to have it in the Olympics either at the earliest in 2028 or even 2032.
Okay, so Collin, being a 21 years old woman, what is your training routine, or do you have any favorite routine? As we all know a 6-day a week for training is not an easy task. So can you share with us?
My routine basically will be following whatever my coaches will send out to me, because of course I will have my favorite martial art that I would love to do more, but I know I have to balance it out. So I'll follow whatever my coaches give me, and making sure that even in that whole week, I'll make sure I have time for recovery as well, to make sure that the next day I'll feeling fresh and every single day.
So being the first Malaysian woman who won a gold medal in such a big championship like that, so how does it feel like?
Overwhelming, to be honest. At the time, if you see a lot of things, especially Rashid was there as well, I actually started crying because it was a goal that I set out to do, and it was just a goal, a dream. And to actually be there and achieve that in front of so many people, I had so many Malaysians there as well cheering for me. It was just crazy, it was insane, and I was just really proud and happy that because of me, my win, that the Malaysian anthem was played on an international level, and I was just really happy.
Okay, so what's next? Target or plan to ensure that the title is going to open the eyes of all parties and provide a room for you to grow?
I'll be going to Bahrain in November for the IMMAF WMMA World Championships representing Malaysia. And of course, the goal is the same, to go there and become a world champion.
Collin, kalau tadi, just now you said that you, but Collin told me just now she can speak in bahasa, so you know. Okay, just now you said you are going to a championship in Bahrain. So how is the preparation so far?
Right now, it's preparation with some small little tournaments. I've been doing a bit of grappling tournaments, some striking tournaments to keep me on my feet and to keep me sharp. So right now, my fight camp will be starting soon, specifically for Bahrain now, and it will be about 8 to 9 weeks long, leading up to it. So I'm trying to make sure everything's balanced. I'm making sure my nutrition is great. My diet, nutrition, my recovery, my training, everything is doing great. I'm doing weight training as well to make sure I'm stronger as well, knowing these girls are definitely going to be stronger in my weight class. So trying to keep everything on point all the way to November.
So from the last tournament, is there any injury you are having right now?
Suffered a few chronic injuries like my back, my knee, injuries I get throughout training. So right now, just trying to maintain, going through rehab. I've amazing sponsors helping me to recover every week so that I can perform at my best.
Yeah, okay. So Rashid, so what is your opinions regarding the mixed martial arts sport development in Malaysia, but it's growing bigger day by day, right? So what's your opinion?
Bagi saya rasa dari segi MMA ni, kita ada cabaran besar lah sebab yang paling penting, especially dengan terutama dengan Collin juga, dana lah. So we need money. Obviously, we need funding. That's the most important thing. For anything to be developed, you will need the funds to do it. Tapi saya rasa kita untuk kejohanan dunia ni di Bahrain, kita mencari dana dari GoFundMe.com. Up to now, we've gotten about half.
Yeah, about halfway.
Halfway through. But that's only for one athlete. Kalau dapat, kita ingin membawa seramai 8 atlet ke kejohanan dunia. Tapi itu terpulang kepada dana lah.
So ada event yang dilakukan in order for you guys to raise the fund?
At the moment, no. Sebab yang penting saya tengah cari, fokus dengan diorang dulu. Tapi yang penting saya nak bangunkan Akahumbi. So tanpa Akahumbi atau Youth MMA, kita tak ada apa-apa. So I'm looking for funds to build that up first. So kita kena start dari bawah, lepas tu naik.
Okay, so Collin, you are also active in battle sports such as Muay Thai, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Spartan race, which required you a high level of stamina. So can you share with us what did you do in order for you to have that kind of stamina, especially for a woman like me? 5 years old woman like me.
She has too much stamina.
That's right. So share with us. What is your secret?
For me, I believe very much in nutrition. So I'm a vegan. So my nutrition is really wholly plant-based. I try my best. It's very much plant-based, and of course, our training. I would say anybody can start. You just need to start somewhere, and the training will build your stamina as well.
So what kind of nutrition are you having?
Right now, trying to get it perfect as much as I can. My nutrition is mostly plant-based, so I eat everything that essentially grows from the ground. Trying to little to no processed food. Trying to make sure that I get enough of my carbs, I get enough protein, and of course my healthy fats in my diet as well.
All green.
Yeah, all green.
Okay. So Rashid, we can see clearly from your spirits in helping those MMA warriors like Collin and Jihin Rizwan. So by the meantime, what is your vision and goals that you set for the athletes?
For the athletes, I think this is very important that we work with also the promotions that's already happening in Malaysia. So in Malaysia, we have quite a few. We have Ultimate Beatdown, we have Octagon, we have My Fight Fest, Malaysia Fighting Championship, the MSC. We also have one or two in Borneo, which personally, being Seraukan, I would like to increase more events there. So these, we need to basically work the calendar out so that everyone can work together so that more athletes can fight. Because the problem we will have is if every event is near the same thing, they don't have enough time to recover. So the promotions will also lose out because we need more athletes to come up and they need also events to fight in. If they don't have enough events, we lose. But if we have events spaced out properly, then it's good. So in terms of development, we're also working, we'd like to work with the various promotions around the country. So also there's F3 Championship, which also has not just MMA, but they have boxing, they have Muay Thai. So we can get championships from there of athletes from Muay Thai to come into MMA as well. So they'll see what kind of sport we're doing and then they might be enticed to join us as well. So a lot of it, we try and work with the other associations. That's the plan. But hopefully everyone will either, even if you don't like MMA, at the end of the day, you can always go back to do your single. I mean, she can go back to doing Muay Thai if she wants to. But in terms of development, we have to work with these promotions because that's the way to promote the sport. Apart from, and hopefully, when we do get money, if there's funding, we definitely will have a national league because that's very important.
So almost a year now. So what do you think of prestasi atlet-atlet ni?
Okay, in terms of well, actually we've got champions everywhere. We have champions in one championship. We have now we've been sending athletes to the World Championships in the past and in the Asian Open in the past. It's the first time we've had a go, but we've had bronze before, we've had silver before. She is the next generation of fighters that are coming up. I mean, we've got, you know, we used to have Anne Osman, obviously. We have Agilan, who's coaching her and helping her out. Jihin Radwan, who's a pocket dynamite to me. She's really, really good. So in terms of female athletes, we actually have a lot. They just need to be pushed. So that's the plan.
Yeah, okay. So whatever it is, good luck to you, Collin, for your upcoming tournament in Bahrain. Thank you guys for having for being here today. And okay, before kita menamatkan edisi forum untuk hari ini, ada beberapa grafik yang kita akan kongsikan kepada anda. Boleh saksikan AFF U18 Next Media Cup 2019. Pada 15 Ogos, Malaysia menentang Thailand pada 4 petang. Vietnam menentang Cambodia pada pukul 8 malam. Anda boleh saksikan di 802 dan 801. Kita jumpa lagi dalam edisi forum akan datang. Assalamualaikum.